In the past week, the Red Cross has had to respond to 12 house fires, half of which were caused by heating sources. If you are one of the many that will use a device outside of central heating to keep your house nice and cozy this winter, then there are some guidelines you need to follow.
Make sure that they have at least a 3-foot parameter around it, making sure there's nothing combustible, nothing like sheets, blankets, papers, anything like that in that 3-foot radius around the heater itself. Also making sure that, yes, I know it gets cold when you go to bed, but if you can, turn it off before you go to bed at night.
Turning the device off while asleep may cause the room to cool, but it prevents the heater from starting a fire if it tips over. But for those nights that are unbearably cold and you must keep it running, make sure the device has an auto off switch. Look for safety labels like these and be sure to read the safety features of the heater. Also be aware that not all heaters are safe for your home.
Do not use a kerosene or propane-based heater because you're, one, bringing a combustible substance inside your home, which if it does ignite, it's going to create a bigger problem. But two, it's not a safety because of the CO2 emissions and the carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide is invisible and odorless, and at high levels it could kill you in minutes. With heaters that produce these gases, a fire is not the main concern. Another tip to avoid a heater fire is to plug it in correctly.
Making sure that you don't overload one certain socket. Don't daisy chain electric cords or extension cords. Making sure that if you're going to plug several things into an outlet, use a surge protector. Use one that is a new surge protector if at all possible. But just basic common sense things, just don't overload the electric outlet.
And to those whose worries are more about not having heat at all this winter, there are programs willing to help.
The best way and the best resource to get access to any resources is contacting the United Way's 211 information and referral number. Once the clients dial that 211 from a regular landline phone, they have access to all of the different agencies here in Central Georgia. Instead of calling one agency and then having it referred to another and another and another, one-stop shop, call 211, they're going to put you in immediate contact with the agencies best able to serve.
William Moreland, ABC Making News.